Hello everybody. In this video we are going to talk about conflicts in LALR parsing. So we know that we can have two types of conflicts, shift reduce and reduce conflicts. Now in case of LALR parsing, we look for sets of LALR1 items having this common core. That means the core, say I have a set of LR1 items, okay, and I have something like this. A derives say something like this. There must be a dot somewhere in between this alpha, and then I have say an A. So this is a LR1 item. This part is called the core. This is the core. So in LALR, okay, we take the items, we take the LR1 items having the same core, So if I have, say, I have a set LR1 set like this, C, capital C derives D dot, and my look ahead is a C or D. Okay, so this is one item. Another set, say, is C derives D dot, but the look ahead is dollar. So now here we can see both this set as well as this set, they have the same core, but the look aheads are different. So to get the LALR item, we can merge these two sets together into a single set, and we can say call it I47, which will have the common core, that is C derives D dot, and the look ahead would be C, D or dollar. So this is our LALR item. Okay. Now suppose we have a LR given, we are given a LR1 grammar, which is, by the definition itself, it has no parsing action conflicts. Parsing action conflicts means, let me just write down, parsing action conflicts. So we don't have any shift reduce conflict, nor do we have any reduce conflict in this LR1 grammar. Okay, so only if a grammar, the item sets do not have any shift reduce or reduce conflict, then we say that it is LR1. So we are starting with a LR1 with the assumption of that the grammar that we have in hand is a LR1. Now when can we have a shift reduce conflict? When if I have a item like this, A, and I have another one, say beta dot A gamma on B. Okay, so when I have a set like this, then this is a shift reduce conflict, because for the first item this gives me a reduce by A derives alpha, and this gives me a shift on A. So this gives me a shift. So this is a shift reduce conflict. So in my LALR, I can have a shift reduce conflict if in my item set I have something like which looks like this. That means I have a production like this and I have a production like this. Now this is possible only if the LR1 items that we have already, the LR1 items from which we have got this new state, this is a new state. This is a new state. Remember, this is a new state because LALR items we get by merging certain states of LR1 which has the same core. So this new state, if this is an LR1 item, then this new state would have been derived from some LR1 item or some LR1 set, okay, by merging, which has the same core but different look aheads. Now this would be possible only if our original LR1 item had this conflict. because remember they have to have the same core. So if I merge, say I merge something like this in my LR1 items, to get a conflict like this, I must have B derives, what was this, beta dot alpha gamma, beta dot A gamma. So this must be some state, this must be some state, okay. A derives alpha dot, B derives beta dot A gamma, okay. The look aheads may have been different. Say this is P and this is, say, Q, and this is P and this is Q. Oh, sorry, this is something else. The look aheads are different. Say this is dollar and this is say R, okay. But you see the core has to be the same. So when I merge these two, I am going to get something like this, beta dot A gamma, and then some look ahead here. So this is what is giving me my shift reduce conflict, okay. So this state in a LALR is possible only if these states in my LR1 already had this conflict. This is also a shift reduce conflict, whether I have to shift or I have to reduce. Here, whether I have to shift, reduce, or here, whether I have to shift. So if this was originally there, then only your merged state in LALR can have a shift reduce conflict, okay. So shift reduce conflict in LALR is possible only if there is shift reduce conflict in LR1, and if the grammar is LR1, then it cannot have a shift reduce conflict. So our original assumption that we have taken a grammar which is LR1 is wrong, okay. So it means that if we are starting from an LR1 grammar, we cannot have a shift reduce conflict in a LALR grammar by merging two states. However, the problem with reduce conflicts is different. So let's see how. So I have a grammar here, S derives A D, B D, A B E, and B A E, okay. Then A derives small c, B derives small c. Okay, so this is the grammar, and I'm telling you that this is a LR1 grammar. So you can draw the item sets and you can see if there are any shift reduce or reduce conflicts in it. You will not find it. So again, don't just trust me blindly. Work it out and find out the item sets. Now, in this set, there are two states. Okay, I have constructed this item sets. Okay, and I have found that I have two states here, I6, where I have this item on D and B derives C dot on E. Okay, and I also have I8, okay, which I have A derives C, B derives C dot. This is on E and this is on D. Okay, so when you draw, your state numbers will be according to what we have given. You have given. Here I have this. So I have these two states in my LR1 item sets. Now this is not giving any reduce conflict, because here if for item I6, I will reduce on D. I will reduce by A derives C on D. I will reduce by B derives C on E. So there is no conflict. The same goes for I8 also. There is no reduce conflict in our LR1 items. Now in LR0, these two sets, they have the same core. You can see that they have the same core. A derives C dot, B derives C dot. A derives C dot, B derives C dot. So they have the same core, so we can merge. Now when we merge this, say I call it I68. Okay, then I will have core remains the same, B derives C dot. What would be the look aheads? The look ahead would be the union of the look aheads, so D or E. Similarly here, E or D. Now there is a problem. If you look at this set, here I will reduce by A derives C. I'll reduce by this on DE. At the same time, I will also reduce by CD on ED or DE. Okay, so in my parsing table, in the column for state 6-8 on state 6-8 on D and E, both will be reduced by A derives C or A derives B. So this gives me a reduce conflict. So if I have something like this, that is after combining, I take a LR1 item sets, then I do the merging of the states having the same core, and then I get something like this. Then I can say that the grammar is not LALR. It is not LALR. Okay, so reduce conflicts can occur if you are merging two states of LR1 item. So this part you have to take care of.